And with affirmations, and I think soon I'm going to change just the name of what we call it at times to just give a new freshness to it. What's up? What's up? What's up? You're muted. If you jump in and say something, I will stop.
Hey.
Hey, what up?
Please don't be mad at me, but I've been in the hospital, so I haven't been able to do my affirmations.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing
Tell me anything specific. Okay. Okay. As long as you're good. Hi to your friend there. I'm Kel.
Nice to meet you.
You as well.
Hey, what are you two doing?
hanging out.
Oh, okay. Cute.
Yeah. Dealing with the dog.
Did you just say cute?
Huh? Kaiser.
Oh, wow. Beautiful dog.
He's wore out. You wore him out, Miss Deidre.
Good. You're welcome.
Now, hey, thank y'all for joining along with Bree. I was just getting started, just letting everybody know that I wanted to really pop in. We've had some schedule conflicts within the past few weeks, but the good thing is we can always jump in and jump right back where we left off. That's the great thing about online. So I wanted to just pop in and just check with everybody, make sure everybody was doing okay, and just talk about, we were talking about affirmations just to give like a refresher about just the way that you wake up, the way that you think, the way that your thoughts flow is a big indicator of how your day is going to go. So it's a big indicator of what you're going to see around you. If you're constantly thinking about negative stuff and have anxiety, a lot of times that stuff manifests and that stuff becomes evident in your life. If you wake up and, the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning, the first thing for me, I do is pray. I pray as that's the very first thing. I don't get, too busy with other stuff before I do that, because that's my way of giving back to my day. I look at it as the day that I'm given as a gift to me, and my prayer is starting back as my gift back to that day. This is not pointed at any certain religion, right? Because all religions have some form of prayer. This is not pointed towards Christianity. This is not pointed towards Hinduism. This is not pointed towards any specific religion. All religions have some type of prayer. They may call it whatever they want, but all religions have a higher being, if you will. So this works for any religion. But the first thing I do at the start of my day is pray. And so I wanted to just come in and really, I think we got somebody else.
I have a question.
What's up?
Do you mind if I smoke a cigarette while I'm on the class?
I do not mind if the dog does not mind.
The dog don't care. I smoke around him all the time.
Okay, no.
Smoke. Well, I'm already smoking, but
no, you're fine. I don't smell it. You do you. But no, I just want to just really encourage people, everyone, hey, new person there, that if you wake up and you make sure that you kind of control your thoughts to a degree, then you will more than likely control your day. Now, does that mean, hey, Sonny, now I see your name. Does that mean that it will always be perfect? No, that doesn't mean it will always be perfect. But that does mean that you will start to get into a habit of making sure that it gets easier. You control your thoughts. Like someone give me a sport or give me an activity they like to do. Who played sports? Who did?
I was a volleyball player.
Volleyball. I love volleyball, even though I'm not good at it, but I love volleyball. So think about volleyball. Like when you first started playing volleyball, maybe you weren't that great at, hitting the ball. Maybe you weren't that great on the return, right? But as you kept doing it, you may have found that sweet spot. I don't know what what do you call it when they hold their hands up and they hit it in front of you?
A serve.
Serve.
Well, okay,
That
let's take a serve. Yeah. So maybe I serve as the perfect one. So maybe when you first started serving, your balls would never go, like I said, they wouldn't go over the net. They were always going under the net, right?
yeah, or hit the net.
Or they would hit the net. Perfect example. Or they would hit the net, meaning that you didn't really know how to serve really well. You may not have known where to position your hand to hit the ball to make sure that it goes over without hitting the net, or make sure that it doesn't go into the net or go under the net. But as you kept practicing that thing, what naturally will happen?
Ball went over the net.
The
And
ball
I
goes
became
over the
the
net.
server for the team.
And you'll be the star server for the team. And they'd be like, if you're not there, they're looking around, where's, because you're the person that they trust and that they know will get the ball over. You know what I'm saying? Because you practice, you put that skill in, you did that over and over. So it's just like affirmations, just like the thought process. When you wake up in the morning, if you command your day and know, hey, it's going to be a great day, I'm going to think positive thoughts. No matter what comes my way, I'm going to pivot. That's one of my favorite words this year, pivot. So things happen, I have to pivot. Oh, well, I paid that bill late. I got to pivot. Oh, well, I did this. I didn't work out as hard as I wanted to work out, get my body where I wanted to get. I got to pivot. I didn't go to the gym today. I have to pivot. So anything that happens, you're going to learn how to pivot and not hold yourself to such a higher accountability that it kind of destroys your momentum, if that makes sense.
What about for me? I'm an overachiever. So like even in math class, like I get such bad anxiety. In college, I have to take tests in the accommodations room because even if I make an A minus, I held myself to such high standards that if I made an A minus, then I basically bullied myself until the point where I was like, an A minus isn't bad because an A is an A and it keeps that grade point average up because today's the day that I will make an A.
Today's the day you make an A, and see what you've done is you've taken, the negative or the anxiety out of it and say, well, an A is still an A. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, it may be A minus, but an A is still an A. And then now you're going on about your day, about your life, rather than thinking, oh, I made an A minus, I made an A. Honestly, what is it going to hurt that you made an A?
Not much, because
probably nothing at all. Probably nothing at all. But I do love that you hold yourself to a higher accountability. I would just say, just make sure that you're still able to move. And this goes for anyone. If you don't achieve your goal, make sure that you still are able to move. Because the worst thing you can do is isolate yourself and get at a standstill because you didn't hit the goal that you set, right? We all do it.
At first, I made an A minus one day and I literally left the room and had a panic attack because I held myself to a high standard, mainly because my mom bullied me into it. But anyways, it's not my mom's grade, it's my grade, and I can achieve if I want to achieve.
Right. And an A minus is great. I mean, I would have killed to get an A minus, right? You're the A plus. But for me, in math, I would have killed to get an A minus.
That's what I'm good at. In all my math classes, at 9th through even college, I made A's, all A's.
Wow, that's impressive.
Except for 1, 2, and I was pretty mad about that. But math is my strong suit. English is not, except for writing. Writing class, I was an A plus because I'm a writer. Miss Deidre can tell you I'm a writer. And that's where I put all my affirmations in, because in my affirmations, one saying I have is, chaos doesn't make you, your mistakes don't define you, and your past or trauma you endured has no control over you. And I tell myself that every day when I wake up.
And I like that you do say that. So, and this is for you or anyone else, how does that make you feel when you tell yourself that? Does that have any effect on it? From when you first started telling yourself to now? Walk me through that.
Believe it. And it took me a while, but then I was like, you know what? I believe it. Because if I can believe somebody, I believed in other people before I believed in myself. And I said, if I can believe in somebody else, I can believe in me because I am worthy. And like you said, the positive affirmations, I am worthy. I am beautiful. Today, I am making a change. today I will achieve something that'll make myself greater for the best. Because every day you achieve something and you overcome something, whether you know it or not. If you make your bed, you overcome a challenge.
Well, hey, and I don't always make my bed. So I do like that perfect example there, that you may not have felt it when you first started doing it. I didn't feel it when I first started doing it.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, I'm going to do it anyway, because I don't know what I'm doing it for, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then I started growing into it and I started feeling it. And then people started wanting to be around me more because of the energy I carried. And then I started protecting the energy. I started restricting people from being around me because they weren't positive thinking. They were always negative. So I started cutting them off. You know, it was a ripple effect. I will cut people off in a heartbeat that are negative, in a heartbeat. And I'll walk around chewing bubble gum and go to McDonald's on them. I mean, that was a bad example, but but I will cut people off, and you have to be that way. And I told somebody this the other day. You are priority. I don't care what everyone else thinks. I don't care if you're not good for yourself. You're not going to be good for nobody else.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
Why do you believe in positive affirmations for other people before you believe the positive affirmation for yourself?
Well, let me, and maybe I communicated this wrong. I believe in it for myself first. I'm priority.
No, I'm not asking you, but why? Like, for me, that's how it was for me. And I still struggle with that. But I believe in all the positive affirmations for other people. And that's why I write, because when I write, I communicate for others. Because when I read that myself, I'm like, I communicate that for others. So I'm going to communicate that self for me.
Well, I think that's a great quality, that you think about other people before you think about yourself. I was there, and to a point to where sometimes I will make decisions to help other people, but then it would be detrimental to me, meaning I would help myself last.
Yeah.
So I can relate to that. That's a sign of, to me, that's a sign of a great-hearted person, that they want to help other people before they help themselves. But just be very careful about that, because you will find yourself, your energy and your power is going down. It's like a battery. You're steady going down because you're helping other people and you're not really pouring into yourself.
And I think I still do that to this day. Every once in a while, I do it for myself. But like, that's my biggest struggle, is because sometimes I'm having so much better, and my insecurities is so much lower than it used to be, especially after issues that I've had in the past with, like, I'm going to be straight with you. I've tried to kill myself and I've been on life support. And that made me realize, like, today I believe in myself, because if I survive and I believe in God, and God made me survive, then I have a purpose, and I need to believe in that purpose for me. So I'm going to believe that purpose for me.
Absolutely. And if you don't,
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up? Who is that?
My name is James.
What's up, James?
Okay. Well, it's a question and a motto that I live by, because I work 40-hour work weeks.
Okay.
It comes from my grandfather. The motto goes, work doesn't make you, you make it. How you live is how you are. How you smile is how you show, is what my grandfather always told me. And my question for everybody is this. If a man walked up to you and said, I can offer you only $9 an hour, but I can give you what you need, what would you say to him?
That is a tough.
That is a tough. Who wants to take that?
Riddle?
That question.
Is it a riddle, or is this like?
It's a question my grandfather asked me.
You know what? At first I would say no, but then I'd realize that if I make what I need for me, then I'm going to be and make what I need for me. So that money doesn't mean anything to me. My purpose means everything to me.
There you go. You got what it meant.
Mhm.
It's not about the money. It's about how it makes you as a person, how it makes you feel.
And I think that's James, thanks for asking that. Anybody else want to answer that?
Oh, one other thing. Sunny is in the Zoom meeting. She's just taking care of my 2-year-old kid right quick.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, y'all, if you see me cry, I'm sorry. Just that, like, right there just made me come to a realization. So if I cry, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, absolutely fine. I like that because I've been in that situation where I was working a job, making pretty good money, but I was